There's Laureano. Saw him before the game. Said he's feeling. Center fielder Elliot Ramos grounds this towards short. On to second for one. Double play. 6-4-3. Bravo's coming up. And CJ, a guy. No ball. And Kelnick starts the game for Atlanta with a single up the middle. And Atlanta continuing to get great production from Kelnick in that leadoff spot.
It's a nice job against a two-seam fastball. This is the best pitch for Logan Webb. He leaves it up a little bit and just enough for Jared Kelnick to line it right back up the middle. He gets a lot of ground balls with that pitch. Again, this is a really good ground ball pitcher.
Gets himself on, and now here's Osceola. CJ mentioned it during his fourth.
You got a fake break.
Oh boy. Say hello to the chop house. Get out of here. No, it's off the top of the wall in front of the chop house. It'll be a double for Ozzie Albies. Oh, now Kelnick's going to come home. He saved the dish.
Put their head down. Of course, you're supposed to wait until that.
'92. Reaching for it, Olsen slaps it out to center, and it drops in front of Ramos. Ozzie had to wait, so he will pump the brakes at third. Well, if you can. 0-2 shoe. So it is a good pitch.
And stay in contention until they get healthy.
Riley corks this. Conforto is playing over that way, so he will take it. It will produce a run. It's 2-0. Adam Duvall. Great game. Adam Duvall lifts this out to Conforto. Out there where the sun meets the shadows. He's got it, but the Braves get two, and we are on to inning number 2. Now Matt Chapman. So I think my top 3. 1-1.
Get to Pasta. Sal Fasano's your guy. It's a no-brainer.
8 in the series with an RBI double. Out to left. And Forrest Wall there.
And how solid and accurate it was.
You don't think Gunter Pinsky now? In all 16 starts against the Giants. So you like, though.
At this point, you might as well.
Well, he almost. 2-2 line. Foul. Off the bat of Yastrzemski.
Keel, also a former catcher. I think that helps when you're a catcher trying.
1-2 and a sweeper that Sean Murphy misses. One away.
It's a pretty good one, and the sweeper has been a very good pitch this season for Logan Webb. When you have that much horizontal break, you see it as a strike.
Called strike. Looked like it was. Grounds it sharply, and Wisely cannot make the play. He got to it, but it got past him, and Wall is aboard. Zach Short at the bottom of the order.
And the pitch. He's got great pop time.
Which there's a long way to go, but if that. Wall not going, and that is in there, no question. And no argument from Zach Short. The Padres coming in
the mid-90s.
Forrest Wall heads for second. They got him. The tag applied as he was trying to slide by Ahmed. Walt Weiss double checking, and they say he's out, and that will send us to the 3rd inning. Wall caught stealing. Back to the top, and Soler. 50. A 4th strikeout. That'll do it. The curveball gets Soler, and Charlie Morton
here, sitting the ball in the air a lot more, which is really important. Obviously,
single back in the first. He bounces this foul past Tom Goodwin.
Remember, that was a two-seam fastball that he got that line drive base hit against. I don't think he'll see too many fastballs in the zone from Logan Webb, even though he's got.
Or he worked with that man, Chris Sale. So they started to work on some things, changed his arm slot, and sent.
Talk about pitching. He pitched in the big leagues. Is that pitched in the big leagues? He is a guy that knows the craft well, and sometimes I find myself Googling words when I'm talking to him. He's one of those guys. He's really bright, but it's fascinating, and it's the best of both worlds, understanding the tech where the game has gone.
San Francisco. So he's no longer with the Giants. He's now with the White Sox in an advisory role, but he certainly helped mold Logan Webb. And the reason that he has the mechanics he has today are because of him, and ultimately also because of Chris Sale and what Bannister and Sale did together in Boston.
I mean, you can see it right there if you really watch it closely. Obviously, there are different body types, and Chris Sale's a little bit taller, but that arm angle there definitely looks like there are some similarities. And they are different kind of pitchers, right, where you get more sinkers compared to the four-seam fastball from Webb.
And Webb much shorter at 6'1". Even though he's 6'1", he got pretty long arms. His stride is in the top 10% of Major League Baseball as far as extension goes. So he has that also as far as his mechanics are concerned.
It's kind of Spencer Strider, right? 6 foot tall, but gets extension of 7 feet. And it's always been fascinating now to me that we can measure it. I've always talked about it. I'm thinking about what can you do, get out there a little bit more would be the conversations before you could actually measure what is happening. But 7.3 feet. He's been up to 7.6 tonight. League average about 6.4.
Weakly to first. Now Webb has to sprint over there. Oh, yeah, Marcel got to the base because Webb missed with a first attempt at stopping his foot down.
A good pitcher, maybe not the most fleet of foot because he looked like he was there in time, but I thought exactly what you said. Yep, he missed it. And then they may challenge this because he may have gotten that right foot back down the second time in front of Marcel. Let's see. Close.
They are going to take a peek.
San Francisco is challenged a safe call at first base.
I don't like that look there. Only because it looks like it's going to go in the favor of the Giants.
Yeah. I do think he got him by less than a half a step. Just barely. The Giants players are already heading off the field because they just ballpark on the 4th. That says America. Shallow center. It's going to be either Short or Kelnick, and Short can't grab it. He was twisted around, and Wade will have a single. And as I said earlier, Elliot Ramos deep center field here. Kelnick is still going back, and that is gone. 2-run blast for Elliot Ramos tonight for Charlie. He's got 1 out, and now Matt Chapman cranks this to left center. Nobody's going to get to it, and it gets into the front row. 2 homers here in the 4th for the Giants, so they've grabbed the lead. Well, Ramos hit his 12th.
He's pretty shocked that that got out of here. It was a missile. She probably won't bring that up. Just get in front of it and wear it.
Matt Olson's got this. 2 away. Moments, I can only imagine what that was like.
And didn't they have it
play the game, so they have a very special connection. Ozzie over, he stops it and completes the play. Ozzie Albies, his own personal fireworks show here on the 4th.
Great read and great extension on this ball. He hit 112. Not surprised.
He hits another one pretty well. That drops down the left field line. Is Olson going to be set? Yes. Throw to the plate. Out. So 1 out, Riley out at second, and here bouncer to Chapman. Across to Wade, 2 outs.
I love a patriotic theme.
100%. We're all in. July 4th has had 13. That ball is fair. Riley. Oh, that's tremendous. What a play by Riley.
Easy one for Matty over there.
But
we know the Braves turned into outs, and for the Braves this year, they've done a really nice job. About 14th in baseball.
Well, there's an easy out. Soler is retired. Speaking of that game,
was on the mic.
Wall able to adjust. We'll talk more about the Rick Camp game after this. We're halfway home.
With a clear conscience.
That's the
Sterling part of it. He was so beside himself. I think earning with the extra inning rules that we have now.
Wall lifts this to left, and Conforto will gather it. Well, what's crazy too is it's John Sterling's
recognizes as a Yankee broadcaster.
My fireworks. So there was a discussion as the extra he was under attack. So it was a very strict
that story for years and probably continue to tell it.
Right late in the game. Yes, in the late innings. So
the other guy have a curfew?
I guess so. Kevin Barnes, he's been, well, I mean, seen Braves games since the 60s. He's going to write it down for me. The other way. Matos just came into the game, and he's able to bring it in basket catch style. He replaced Yastrzemski. Remember, Yastrzemski got hit by the
opportunity to be out here in the 6th inning.
First pitch, short, couldn't get it. Took a tough hop. That would have been an incredible play, but instead it's a single for Elliot Ramos. He's having a nice game. A 2-run homer, and now that's single.
This one hit pretty hard, too. 100 miles an hour off the bat, and you're right. That is a really tough play. While you're diving and trying to get that hop, and it's a little bit of a long hop, not an easy one by any means. See how high it bounced on Zach Short there.
Has gotten this man Bailey twice looking tonight. No balls in 2. Third strikeout tonight. Misses by the Giants. Off of Charlie Morton. Is this going to be a double play after all that? Oh, the throw too high. And into the Braves dugout, so they won't turn 2 runs. He stands in.
Now, one of the things that Charlie has done, he's been excellent.
Kind of an excuse me swing that works out for Matt Chapman.
Come on.
That's going to turn into an RBI double, and a frustrating one for Atlanta. It makes it 4-2. Grounder foul to Matt Olson. Center field, Kelenic over. He gets there. Holmes does the job, keeps it at 4-2. He has started jogging, hitting. Hasn't sprinted yet, but
for Logan Webb, who has gone 6 innings or more. Pitch count's in pretty good spot right now at 79.
Yeah. Good.
It's good for you.
Ozzy's got another hit. He'll stay at first. Big turn. But Matos gets it back in, and a good start to the 6th inning for Atlanta.
Well, the irony there and being right on time is that this was a changeup. It was outside of the strikes.
Well, if we don't get a 2-out rally here, there's some Chips Ahoy in the back of the booth. We'll try that in the 7th inning. There's the most double plays induced, 16 of them for Webb now. A single and a walk for Matt Olson so far tonight. And he got thrown out at the plate on the Riley double back in the 4th inning. This will put Logan Webb over 90 pitches. And he is going to get through 6 innings yet again. And his Giants have a 4-2 lead. Lou Gehrig earned that honor. Speaking of Knicks, here's Nick Ahmed. Yeah, that's your pro. Holmes couldn't get it, but that's a good thing because it goes right to Ozzie. Either Short or Kelnick, and Short can't grab it. He was twisted around. Big league level. Good pitch there.
Longer reliever. That means more days off in between outings.
On that Father's Day debut. Enjoying the action. Not enjoying this, though. Lamont Wade with a cue ball shot down the third base line. He's going to go for second, and he gets in there with a double. Gosh, that's the second time you had Chapman hit something similar down the Ramos, the batter. Short getting over there. Throwing on the run, and Olsen takes it off the scoop. So that after completing 6 straight, Austin Riley fouling it off.
I don't see any action, I don't think, down there in that pen just yet.
Slowly to Short, and Ahmed throws it across.
What does this tell us? When he's putting the ball in play, he's doing it with some authority.
Another chance, though, for Ahmed. So a couple of groundouts to the shortstop. And Logan Webb trying to get through 7 innings
in case he doesn't have to come in until the 8th.
Webb looking for a very quick inning here, but Sean Murphy going to make him work a little harder. Lays off the sweeper. A strikeout swinging and a strikeout looking for Murphy so far this evening. Center field, that will disrupt Logan Webb a little bit. Solid single for Sean Murphy. Hasn't played since June 14th with that grade 2 hamstring strain.
Got a lot of requests for that Michael Harris bobblehead. It's a great note.
Those 2 runs in the first, and then he's blanked them since. 3-1. And up. Left field towards Wall. Ranging over. He got there. Diving catch, Forrest Wall. Matos. And his 40th pitch. 2 pitch. Hit. Murphy locates away. Swing and a miss. 4-seamer was in the zone, but it worked all the same. A strikeout takes care of Matos. Braves need a rally as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Logan Webb goes 7 innings. Now the sidewalk.
The average vertical release point 13 inches. This is Chad Bradford all the way down, and watch your fingers.
Out towards center field shouldn't be a problem, and it is not for Ramos. 1 away in the 8th. Whatever that's worth.
I'm sure he brought it up many times over the years.
Now first pitch, and Kelnick pops it to the left side of the infield. So 2 outs. Quick message from Zaxby's. Ozzie's had a nice game. A single, a double, and a run scored.
Sitting right around 82. It's all about angle.
1-2 to Ozzie. That ball will bounce foul down the first base line. Stop Ahmed. This time Wisely stays put. Right at Kelnick. And Atlanta in this series. So he may have been here for a short time. Laces it foul. 3-2. And he got him leading. Throw down, and Wisely is out. Well executed by Bummer, Olsen, and Albies.
It's the third pickoff of the season for Aaron Bummer, and the timing absolutely right. But he gave that A move. You see him looking at home as he's lifting his leg, and Wisely bid on it as he tried to take off this year.
First. Duvall deals. 1-2 pitch. 100. Full count. Payoff from Duvall. To the left side. Chapman throws. Safe. Ball got away from Wade. Lead off Riley. Waits the first pitch. 101. Grounder to Chapman. Stays fair. He makes the play. So 2 outs. Ozuna to second. Game 0-1 pitch. 0-2. Boy looking for a save in Duvall, and he misses up and in there. A ball and 2 strikes.
It's interesting we keep seeing this call to Cutter, and so far tonight that ball has stayed somewhat straight. Don't see a lot of movement on it.
One, 2. Swing and a miss. Slider gets Duvall.